hear that, buddy? Papa's about to puke.
It's rumbling time.
Did we do a cold open? Are we live?
Oh, we're live. We've been live.
We're in here? All right, so...
Oh, I was going to drink this, and then I realized maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah,
there is no way I'm drinking this much water.
We've been challenged.
We have, and by one of you viewers. Actually, it's the return of the podcast.
Yeah. The televised challenges usually have a bottle of Sprite, but we had a case of Sprite, so I figured it would be fiscally irresponsible if I bought a bottle of Sprite when I have 16 ounces of Sprite.
You do have your... Oh, that is not the bag I would have personally chosen. Those bags are known to have holes in them.
Oh, well, I mean, I personally... and I do see a hole in it.
Yeah.
So I'll grab another bag here in a second before I start chugging. But, yeah, so we've got 2 cans here, and, 16, so... ounces in a bottle generally, so I'm just going to pour a can and a half into this cup, and then we're going to see what happens.
A can and a half?
Yeah, well, because it's only 8 ounces in a can, isn't it? Or is it 12?
What is it? 12. So
12.
yes, a can and not even a half.
Yeah, so a can and
a third.
Yeah. All right.
Can you measure a can and a third?
I mean, I'm going to eyeball it, man.
Okay.
I've eyeballed a few measurements in my day. We all went to high school.
Is that a good thing?
No, that's a terrible thing if my parents are watching.
Oh! Great job on grabbing a new bag.
Oh,
this is just in case he decides to vomit.
A little more heavy duty.
By the way.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna, though, honestly.
I think you've given me too much water.
And I haven't had breakfast, so what we'll do then is just pour a little out after we see about what a can and a third looks like. Oh, we got sinks, man.
Okay. Maybe I'm just freaking out too much.
We got, okay.
A third.
I'm freaking out.
A third of that can.
In the spirit of integrity, and in the spirit of fizz as well, I'm gonna pour about half, just cause.
Okay, if he drinks most of it, then he probably did it.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, that's okay. I can probably do that. Would you like to pour me out to equal that?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna do just water. I do not like soda. I don't like the fizz.
We got my beautiful wife is the helping hands behind the curtain here. We're not. I don't have. I haven't mastered telepathy just yet.
Not yet. But I'm gonna do just water because I think it's difficult just to drink that much fluid in general.
Yeah.
Kind of as like a baseline, we can call it a control test if you want.
I haven't eaten any.
A little more.
It's got ice in it, so it should be a little bit higher.
Yeah, that's about. That should.
No, I think a little more needs to come out.
Okay. All right. Well,
This is the Sprite challenge, by the way. For those of you who don't know, we're gonna try to chug. Well, not we. He's gonna try to chug that much Sprite and finish it without burping.
Yeah. So okay, now I finish it so I can burp after. It's just I can't burp while I'm.
You can burp after, and you can even take breaks. You can even sit it down for a minute if you wanted to. You just would not be able to burp from the moment your lips touch the Sprite to the moment that glass is empty.
I think the hardest part is just gonna be not pouring it all over my face.
But
just drink it.
So technically, you don't need to chug it.
Yeah, you don't have to chug it.
If the purpose is just to drink it all without burping, you don't have to chug it.
If I stop, I'm gonna burp.
Okay.
I think that's kind of the idea.
Yeah.
All right, ready to do this?
Yeah.
Can we get a countdown?
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Why is this my life?
Holy shit!
Damn.
Girl, you didn't even burp that hard.
Oh.
There it is. Right on cue. Yeah, that's what I wasn't, because she said that it could be a little warm, so I was like, I could probably do it if it's warm.
I thought there was supposed to be like a burp coming. Is it going to come later?
It might, a little bit. Like, I feel a little bit, but not really. Not like
Oh my god!
Not like major, yeah, man.
I did about half.
Yeah.
I'm not a very good drinker, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a little anticlimactic.
It was. I thought there was going to be like a burp after it.
Yeah, like a big...
That's what I was expecting. But
yeah.
I guess he's just the best Sprite chugger of all time.
I drank a lot of Sprite, so I wasn't really that worried about it.
You were grown prepared for this. You've been practicing your whole life for this moment.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, some people are just born, with a calling in life.
Your calling is to be able to drink Sprite without burping at all.
Yeah. But no, I think that's just a side effect of my shitty diet. Here comes one.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Excuse me. But
that was pretty good.
Yeah, I have a lot of indigestion, so I drink Sprite on the regular so I can burp, so I think my body's kind of just built up a tolerance to it.
Oh, okay. So if you had me on the Sprite, well, one, I wouldn't even be able to drink even half, really, realistically, and then, yeah, I'd probably burp pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I hate soda. I can't. It's just horrible.
Yeah. Hence why, like, I've been trying to eat a lot more salad as of late, so as not to drop dead on my beautiful
Is
wife.
that how it works? Like, does the salad counteract the Sprite?
Well, no, the salad is just so I'm not eating, like, greasy shit that, like, further damage myself. I think it's just more of a... You know.
So instead of saying you're eating salad, you should say, I'm not eating greasy shit.
Well, but... I don't know, like, it's
See,
like...
I even just burped right there. Just off water.
It's a little depressing sometimes, man. I mean, granted, like, once I get into the salad and I start eating it, it's good.
Never
but,
had
like,
salad.
just standing there preparing one as opposed to, like, frying an egg to, like, crack over a cheeseburger, you know.
See, I'm burping just off water, guys. This is... I burped more on the water than he has on the Sprite. What is that?
Hey, eat healthy, kids. That's what that is right there. Shit.
A little public service announcement.
Yeah.
So we should talk about Pringles now.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
to finish the Sprite. So apparently, I watched because I was curious. I was like, because Pringles is like a potato chip, right? But it's not from a potato, right? It's
Yeah.
you cut it from a potato. So I googled. I was like, how the hell are freaking Pringles made? Turns out they just like pulverize potato flakes. They just like freaking turn them into powder, and then they just like put like some oil in them, smear them into the shape of a Pringle, and then fry them.
Oh, okay.
And apparently, at least when the documentary was made, probably back in like early 2000s, there was someone whose job it was to taste test the Pringles, and they would sit in a red lit room so that the light of the Pringle would not like influence their taste at all, and they would like eat it so weird.
So is this like a prisoner of war? Like, they fucking...
No, it was just someone's job. They were just sitting there in a red room, and they were just like, it was like the weirdest shit ever. I'm like, why is that your job?
Oh,
Like, I know someone's gonna taste test it, but like...
Yeah, like, why like that? Like, they
This
can't
is
just, like,
so
send
weird.
somebody a box to their house, you know? Or, like, put a blindfold on them? Why do they have to be in the fucking, like, photo-negative, developing room
Yeah.
to eat a Pringle?
Apparently, it's
You think they're taste testing all the foods like that?
maybe it's not just Pringles. Maybe it's everything. But and apparently, another thing on the Pringle. Here's what I want to know about you, fucking Pringle company. Okay, why the hell do you put the salt and the flavoring on the top of the Pringle and not on the bottom? Because like in the documentary, they said, you know how the Pringle's like shaped like a saddle. You put the saddle on your tongue so it fits nicely. Then you eat it. They put the damn salt and flavoring on the top. Like, why wouldn't you put it on the top part?
The roof.
Just flip the chip over.
But then it's hard to put in your mouth. It doesn't fit nicely on your tongue. You flip it over. Like, why are you doing it like that? Why are you making it so that it fits nicely in my mouth like this, but then making me want to put it in upside down because of the flavoring?
Because in packaging, all this salt and flavoring would probably fall off of the chip.
Fuck that. Stupid.
Well, and see, this is probably just gonna make you shake your head.
Make the
at me.
saddle upside down or something.
But like, that question's never occurred to me because I don't like. I mean, if I'm at work and I'm afraid somebody's gonna walk by, I might eat one Pringle at a time. But like, I'm usually like, he's usually got 5 or 6 of them shits, man. Like, I'm not, you know, I do work, man. Like,
I mean, I definitely do a couple Pringles every once in a while. But even then, I'm trying to like put them in upside down so that I get the flavor and the salt on my tongue directly. Anyways, that's just my bone to pick with you. It was designed like that. You know, I just thought it was like, you know, an oversight, you know, or maybe just all the cans I've ever had, you know, just weren't seasoned on both sides properly. No, they intentionally season the side that's supposed to go on the roof of your mouth.
there has to be a reason.
Like,
I gave a reason.
For the packaging?
Yeah,
it very well could be the packaging.
It
I
could
think that's a good
all
reason.
all the flavoring could just fall to the bottom of the can.
What if they feel like if it was the inverse, that like that would be too much of the flavor and it'd be
Then
like
just use less
overpowering.
flavor and save money.
I personally think that the Pringles fit better in your mouth when you flip it over. So that's just my
I don't see. I don't even know.
I think they fit better.
Like,
The
y'all are
way they-
looking at the front and back of the Pringle. I don't fucking know, man. Like, I and I eat them.
Well, there you go, folks.
Yeah.
How do you eat a Pringle? Let us know down below. Do you absolutely despise the Pringle company for flavoring the wrong side?
Or do you eat so many at a time that afterwards you despise yourself?
I mean, they're still good. I don't want to sit here and say that I hate on Pringles. I do still enjoy Pringles. You know, I'm just gonna eat them upside down for the rest of my life. It's just how it's gonna have to be.
Well, you are a man that will protest.
I do. Oh,
yeah.
The protest?
Yeah.
Man, that's a good time. So at work, naturally, I'm the kind of guy who would like to, sleep at work. I'm a workaholic, some could say.
So break that down. You prefer to sleep because you don't want to start your day too late.
Gotta be.
Right?
I'm a routine guy. Okay. I gotta follow a schedule and a routine. If I'm not waking up at 6 a.m., I'm not going into work. It's just. Yeah. My brain has two modes, right? It's got weekend mode when I wake up at 9, and it's got work mode when I wake up at 6. If I'm not waking up at 6, it's just I'm not going to work. That's just how it is. Yeah. So I got to wake up at 6, and I got to take my shower and go to work and do all that. So if they're not going to let me work, they want me to work a late day schedule, which is okay, that's fine, sure. I don't personally agree with hiring someone for a 7 to 3:30 shift when you need someone to work late. I think you should hire someone and tell them your shift is going to be 8 to 5. But hey, I'm not doing the hiring here, so, whatever. So they want me to do that, and it's okay, that's fine. It's part of the job. Work the schedule they tell you to do. But I'm they don't want to do overtime. So I'm showing up at 7. My shift doesn't start till 8:30. It's what am I supposed to do for an hour and a half? Well, they don't want me bothering people. Okay. Fair enough, honestly. No one's ever there on a Friday. Everyone works from freaking home on Friday, so I couldn't hire someone if I wanted to.
Well, yeah, especially with Lisa gone now. It's just going to be you there.
No overtime. And then they don't even want me to work without getting paid. It's I couldn't even sit at my computer and just start and just work and just be whatever, I'm just going to eat the hour and a half. I don't want to get paid for it. They won't even let me do that. Yeah. So I'm you're not going to let me work. You're not going to let me get overtime. You're not going to let me bother people. Okay, I'm just going to sleep, right? So I would lay on underneath my cube and, take a nap. And they were like, oh, you can't do that. Why would you? Oh, it's so horrible. You can't. Oh, no. That was exactly what they sounded like. And I was like, why not? Oh, it's disgusting on the floor. I'm like, okay, then can I just get a dog bed and lay on that? That I'm not on the floor? Oh, no, you can't get a dog bed. Oh, it's unprofessional. And I was just all right, well, can I lay on top of my desk? Push everything aside and lay on top of my desk? I'm not on the floor? And no, I can't do that either. All you can do is just sit in your chair and put your head down on your desk. And I'm well, I can't always sleep sitting down. I'm not a sitting down sleeper kind of guy. So, anyways, I've made a picket sign that says we want freedom of sleep at work.
Have you been up to I know you wouldn't there's no reason for you to ever set foot in the cafeteria.
No, I've never
been
up there.
There's a break area on the floor right above it, up those spiral stairs. Now I've never.
Is there a bed in there?
No, there's not a bed, but it looks like the chairs are a little more comfy, and it's outside of the office, so you could probably camp out and nap there.
No, I don't want to go. What if someone I know sees me there, man? That's just weird.
I mean,
imagine someone just coming into work, or not into work. They're just coming to the Capitol building, and they're just man, why is this dude, this homeless guy, just sleeping in a chair?
People sleep on their breaks in the seating areas. I've seen people sleep in front of the where we have the town hall meeting.
How do you sleep in the breaks? You would walk up there. It takes you 2 minutes to get up there. Yeah. And then you have a 10-minute nap, and then you walk back downstairs.
I imagine it's their lunch break. So maybe a 20-minute power nap. I couldn't do that. If I go to sleep, I'm fucking sleep. I need at least a couple of hours. My naps apparently aren't even naps. So.
Anyways, then I came into work the next day after making my picket sign, and it was destroyed. It was gone. Somebody vandalized my property. I told Big D, as everyone knows about picket signs, when you destroy one, 2 more grow back in its place. It's like a hydra. So I now have one picket sign that says we want freedom of sleep, another one that says we want our property to be respected.
Oh man.
So, we'll see how long those last.
Oh man. It's so. I get filled with so much anxiety just looking at WebEx sometimes. Just.
Look, man, you gotta live life on the edge, right?
I guess.
It's like if no one pokes the bear, then the bear's not scary.
I guess that, you gotta still prove that it's because, like, if a tree. What's that, like,
Tree
if a
falls
tree's
in
in
the
the
forest
woods?
and no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was searching for a way to fuck that up.
Oh, I should have let you. It's my bad.
That's alright.
It's my bad, man. Sorry about that one.
We'll get there some other time.
Anyways, let us know, what have you made a picket sign for at work? What have you fought for avidly?
Yeah, like, is there anything that you would, be willing to risk termination or disciplinary action?
I don't think there's any risk of that.
I don't know.
What are they gonna do? Oh, you can't say what you think at work? Like, okay, this is America, bitch. Right? Sorry.
Damn.
Look.
Alright, so, are we gonna get into questions on this one, you said? Or,
Yeah, I think we can. What are we at?
Alright.
That did not last very long.
Yeah, no, it wasn't much, that was a bit of a popcorn fart, as Jim Cornette would say.
Popcorn fart.
Yeah, it's not like a real fart, it's just oh my god. Alright, we're, like, right back into it.
We're right back into it. We have more questions from...
I saw the first sentence and, okay.
Oh.
Stop reading ahead.
I was just looking down.
You have to look at it.
Yeah, like, okay, so, would you still jack off if when you came, Jesus, your semen was just one big sperm and afterward you had to fight it? Oh my god.
No.
No. What the hell?
I would not.
No. That's so
I would be
disturbing.
dreading the day.
Yeah, dude. Like, because, I mean, would that happen with wet dreams, too? Like, if you...
You just get strangled in your sleep.
Yeah. Like, fucking...
Up for interpretation.
You
I really think there is an interpretation.
wake up to your underwear thrashing around, you know? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think if I have to fight it, I think that I'm not interested in it.
No.
I think if it just, like, came out and I just had to, like, throw it away, then maybe I'd probably still do it. I feel like the weirdness factor, would... Like, if everyone else also had that same problem. If it was just me, then I probably wouldn't. But if I knew, like, every other dude had the same thing...
Just life, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just how it is, just gotta throw it away afterward, then I'd probably still do it.
But, I mean, it's a living thing at that point, though. And you gotta, like, even if it wasn't that much of a fight, like, I gotta commit murder every time I want to...
I mean, you don't think you're murdering, like, trillions of little babies every time you ejaculate?
I don't have to see them.
This just in, murder is okay if you close your eyes.
Hey! Well, there's the title for this one. How many ducks would it take to kill a full-grown rhino?
A lot?
I don't
know. Like, do we think we need more than 1,000?
I don't think you could come up with enough ducks.
Oh, I think ducks are vicious, man.
Well, but okay, so if the rhino has its mind made up not to get killed and not to, like, if it's not even on, like, just standing its ground, but if a rhino's just like, okay, I'm gonna leave this area, like, you can't get enough ducks in a line to stop a rhino from just running away.
Well, they, like, swarm him, Like,
from, like, all angles and the rhino's confused?
Yeah. Like, he's hitting the ones in the front, but the ones in the back are biting his toes.
What if he's just, like, fucking full charge, stomping along any duck that he walked in front, like, he would just kill him. He'd stomp him.
The jumps could, like, jump up onto his back,
Oh, fuck. And there'd, like, just be a bunch
like,
of them.
fly on top of him and just start pecking him. I think they could do it. I think you would probably need quite a few.
You need, like, at least 100, right?
Yeah, definitely. So I think the question is, do you need more than 1,000?
I
was thinking, like, 500 could probably do it, but, like, what do we need more than 1,000? I feel like after 1,000, it's like, if you throw any more at him, it's not going to make the difference, right?
Yeah.
It's like, if he beats 1,000, he's beaten infinite.
See, I feel like if the rhino had its mind made up to escape, it could. Because, like, okay, are we...
runs.
If, like, because I imagine an open field, right? And then, like, are the ducks just, like, on top of him? Or is it, like, the ducks are coming over the horizon to attack
army.
Right, like, so that's what I'm saying. Or, like, is the rhino walking minding its own business and just comes up on a fucking 1,000 ducks? Like, how's this scenario?
Let's say it's, like, the rhino's in the middle of, like like an island, like a circular island.
So there is no escape.
So he could run to a side of the island and make it so that all the ducks are only on like one direction, but the ducks are coming from all angles. They all just got like deployed, like. What was that one beach?
Normandy. Okay,
yeah, they all get dropped off, and then they got the little hats on. They're just walking to the rhino, and the rhino doesn't realize it until he sees him, walking in. Yeah. So yeah, let's say there's no like permanency. Like, he could run away for a little bit, if that needs to be part of his strategy, but he cannot. He can never escape the ducks.
So in that scenario, if the rhino has a path to escape, I think
he's just gonna run.
Yeah,
he's just gonna
because you just trample him. Yeah,
you just trample him. Yeah.
But so I don't know, like 100.
I don't think you need more than 100. I'm thinking like 500. I'm gonna say 500.
500 ducks to kill a rhino.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll have to find out. Anyone got any rhinos and ducks? Let us know down in the comments below. Got an experiment for it.
Trying to fucking set up a fight now.
Oh, we also need an island, so let us know if you also own an island.
Yeah. Where there's no animal cruelty laws.
I don't really think it's cruel, is it?
I don't like that island.
Well, because, somebody's gonna die, right?
If you close your eyes.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, okay. Alright.
Then we can't record the science. Gosh dang it. Let's just open our eyes when it's over.
Yeah.
See who's still standing.
Just not watch it.
Yeah, okay.
You find a book and begin to read it only to discover that it is your life. Oh, shit. Okay.
You don't have to read very far.
Oh, man. You get to the point that you are at now. Do you turn the page knowing that you will not be able to change the events to come? Holy shit.
Well, I wouldn't have to turn the page because the book would either tell me he turns the page or the book would tell me he doesn't turn the page. And then I'm just
It's not that specific.
Oh, it's not that specific. Is it a book about my life or not? Right?
Not about so that'd be a really long book if it literally recited every word you've ever said ever in life.
Okay,
it would be.
In the events that if I turn the page, basically I think the question is, okay, so you turn the page, you'll know how your life is going to pan out, basically.
Correct.
I would not.
Yeah, I don't think I would either.
I would not.
Kind of ruins a lot of the fun.
Well, not only that, but then, like, if it's something that you don't want to happen, you don't know if the steps that you're taking to try to not make that happen is what makes that happen, or if you not doing anything is why that happens. And I think that would drive me insane.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
I can see that.
I can't. Because, like, yeah, you're like, oh, you're going to get hit by a car. And you're like, well, I'm never going to go into the street again. And then you get hit by a car that, like, drove through a fucking building or something, you know? Like, so... Yeah,
so that drove into, like, you're taking the subway now, and it just, like, the car just drives into the subway car. You're like, no, if I just drove a car, I wouldn't have been hit.
Right, yeah, I never would have needed public transportation. Yeah. Oh, we're back on an island. You're stuck on an island with only a mermaid. Oh, fuck.
Only a mermaid. There's no food. I'm just going to die.
This is a sex question.
They're always sex questions. You asked your wife to write these questions.
Would you rather the mermaid be top half or bottom half fish? Why?
Definitely bottom half for sure. I mean, I'm all about the face.
Yeah.
So, I mean, definitely bottom half.
I'm throwing a curveball. I'm going to say top half fish, and then I would kill and eat the mermaid. Because I'm trapped on an island, right? Fish fry for a week. You're not talking me into having sex with a mermaid on
fish
camera.
Fry? How are you frying it? Where are you getting your fire
Fish roast
raw
for a week.
Fish?
No, fish roast for a week. You build a fucking... I've seen enough fucking Boy
We'll
Scout.
have to do another episode and see if
I can build a fire in the wild. Oh, well, we'd have to take it on the road. We'd have to go somewhere out in the wild.
I'm down for that, man.
I'd figure it out. Do I get to bring... Yeah. Do I get to bring like
go camping?
A magnifying glass?
No, you have nothing. You have nothing on the island.
Nothing at all.
Nothing on the island.
All right.
I'd figure it out. You got sticks and leaves.
Well, it might be mermaid sushi for a week, but I'd try to fucking figure it out.
I mean, how are you gonna even cut it up? You don't have a knife. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. I think you take the top half. You talk to him. You just at least have a companion in your last couple of days.
I mean, Tom Hanks did it.
With the top
fucking
half?
mermaid?
No, Tom Hanks, cut up fish and made fire with just the resources on an island.
Like, well, rocks.
I don't remember. I saw that movie so long ago.
Huh.
Oh, Marcel's probably never
We're
seen
not
Castaway.
I have seen Castaway.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't think we're as versatile as Tom Hanks.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not a man of the woods.
I've gone camping, but I did always have a lighter, so you know. I mean, I've seen shows, but it's like I'm not even strong enough. Like a lot of them, you know, you're like using friction. You know, like you got the two sticks rubbing together. I was like, I'm just not strong enough to just friction fire.
Yeah, that would take a lot of. And then too, I don't know if it's 2 sticks or is it 1 stick and dirt, and then you're like.
And there's a lot of different ways to do it.
You know. But yeah, there is the like where they have like the bow and arrow looking dealy. Yeah.
That one always seems the most effective, but I'm like.
We were watching Intervention and a guy did that the other day, didn't he? He had the little bow and arrow dealy.
On Intervention, what the hell were they intervening?
Well, he was in. That was him in rehab, you know, finding something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after the fact. But no, those dudes, they were on fentanyl, heavy. That shit was a sad watch.
I bet.
But I reminded myself of something I wanted to kind of touch on when I said man of the woods. It's weird to us. Like, are you pretty familiar with Justin Timberlake, the entertainer?
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer. He was just like a singy guy.
Well, yeah, he sings. He acts.
Anything else? He acts.
Yeah, he's in movies. He was on SNL like 8 or 9 times. He started on the Disney Channel. But like, my question was like, because like I even watched a video on it and I still don't know. But it's like he went from this like sex symbol teen idol guy to adult sex symbol all the ladies love him guy, and now everyone is just like, you need to retire and go away. We hate you. And my question was like, I don't know when it like in fame when it goes from like 1 minute you're Nickelback and everybody loves you, and then the next minute you're Nickelback and everyone hates you. Like, it's always so, like, I never noticed it happen until one day where everybody's just like, fuck that guy. And I'm like, what happened? I thought everybody liked that guy. Like, I mean, I've never been a big Nickelback fan. But there was a time, like, as when I was in, like, middle school, you know, as a wrestling fan, like, you know, they were everywhere. They were on the radio all the time. And then just one day, like, everybody was just like, fuck those. Do you remember The Shift?
No, it just kind of happened.
Like, that's, have you ever noticed anything like that?
I don't keep up with pop culture, so I think that's kind of a bad thing. But, like, I mean, whatever happened to Justin Bieber? Did he do something? I think he did something, right?
Well, now, see, yeah, people turned on him, but, like, he was kind of an ass, like, in public.
He's back in there now, though, because now everybody just feels bad for him.
Oh, yeah, because he was probably molested.
Why?
Yeah, for things that happened to him when he was young.
It's a very good chance he was molested.
Mm-hmm.
Like, by a famous guy. I know you're not familiar with the Diddler, but,
Well, I mean, just the name.
Well, that's what people call him to make fun of him.
P.
Diddy. Sean Puffy Combs, Puff Daddy. That's all the same guy.
Okay.
But, like, it's coming out now that he was a very terrible man. Like,
was he like Justin Bieber's dad or something?
No, but young artists would get sent to live with him for several months at a time as what they would call flavor camp.
Oh my god. How did we not see it coming?
Exactly. And then, dude, like, if you look at some of these videos, because, like, there's a video that where Justin Bieber runs into him, like, after he had already been to Flavor Camp, and he's like, hey, yeah, Justin, man, since you got famous, you don't really call me no more. What's going on? Like, you know, and he's like, oh, well, you know, my manager, you know, you just don't have my phone number, and I'm sorry. And, you know, it's like clearly, like, this kid is not comfortable around this man, and, dude, like, all these adults around not saying shit. Like, it's very sad. But,
wow.
Yeah. And yeah, allegedly, I'm going to put that on there.
Still needs to be alleged.
Yeah, in case, you know, I don't, you know, the YouTube ramifications.
That seems like there's a lot of flag. I mean, I know always, like, in hindsight, you're always like, damn, how did we not see that one?
Yeah.
You know, but, like, this one seems like...
yeah.
Flavor Town, guys?
Flavor Camp, yeah, dude.
Flavor Camp, like...
I don't know if you've ever heard of Usher, but he's a famous R&B singer as well, and he went to Flavor Camp. And they asked him about it. It was like, so would you ever send your kids? And he's like, hell no! Yeah, man.
Alright.
Yeah, so yeah, Justin Bieber has kind of... And then, too, like, he's part of, like, some church now, too, isn't he? And he's got a wife. He's turned it around. Because as a teen, though, he was a bit of a degenerate, but understandably so, like, in hindsight. Yeah, man.
Alright.
Public perception. When does it change?
Let us know down in the comments below. Why did we all start hating Nickelback?
Yeah. Or why do we hate Justin Timberlake now? I don't like. There was some kind of like traffic thing too.
He got a DUI and
there it is.
was like
DUI,
offended that the officer didn't know who he was.
Did he say, "Do you know who I am?"
He said, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you know who I am?" And like,
no.
Okay, I think we found why people don't like him.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Not do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
Oh man.
I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
No, I don't know that reference.
You don't know? Oh, that's a great reference. That's from Portal 2.
Oh, okay.
Incredible quote. So you're set the setting here. You're just going through like puzzles, right? It's a puzzle game, and you're going through, and you're in like a super old, decrepit, like test building, and there's pre-recorded messages from the owner who is now deceased because it's been like hundreds of years since this place was in use, and you just hear him. He ends one of his recordings with, "When life gives you lemons, make lemonade." And then the next recording starts, "You know, I've been thinking, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Get mad. Make life take the lemons back. I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these? Make life rue the day." I thought he could give Cave Johnson, which is his name, lemons. "Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's going to burn your house down with the lemons. I'm going to get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down."
So he completely went insane down there.
Yeah, it's a great quote. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I was always intimidated by that game because I'm bad
Oh, it's a great game.
at first-person shooters, but then on top of that, you've got this gun that makes you slip through dimensions, right? Like
It's not dimension, it's just like it moves your location, right? So if I put a portal on that wall and then a portal on that wall, I walk through that portal, I just come out of that one.
But like, why?
It's a great game.
Yeah.
I
No, it's highly acclaimed. I've heard about it.
Yeah, it's one of the best, one of the greatest games.
But yeah, it's always been intimidating for me. Like right up there with like Sekiro, you know. Like I'm like,
I mean, it's like, it's one of those games where like, it like eases you into it, right? Like it teaches you the mechanics and the things that you need very slowly. It's like your first level, very easy, right? Your next level adds a little bit, and then just adds a little bit, adds a little bit. It's very, very well done. Huh. You know, I don't think it's intimidating at all. And it's not like something you have to be like instantly precise with. If you think about first-person shooter, as long as you're generally close, it'll give it to you. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's my like. I don't know if it's like bad depth perception or what, but if I have to, you know, with the little reticle as they call it, I'm just like, it's not really.
We have the lemons quote. Very, very famous quote from gaming right there. "I'm gonna burn your house down with the lemons."
Let's not a peek at this next
Oh
quote.
gosh, why are you always doing that?
I don't know. I should have learned by now. If your mother and your partner switched bodies.
My mother and my partner.
Okay. Yeah, and the only way to return them to normal is to have sex with them.
Them?
Or have sex with one of them.
Okay.
Who you banging?
Can I just leave him?
Yeah, that's just like neither.
It's not that big of a deal, is it? I don't
Freaky
know.
Friday forever. Fuck that. Cause yeah, like either way, you're either banging your partner with your mom being able to see and experience it, or you're banging your mom's body.
Yeah.
So no. Yeah, you're just my
I'm
mom.
sorry.
Yeah.
You're not getting swapped back.
Like,
Sucks to be.
Yeah,
I'm changing my name and moving to
Moldova
or something.
washing
I don't know.
hands of the whole situation. Because yeah, you can't live with. Yeah, who do you?
Yeah, either one. You
Yeah.
can't. It's over. It's done. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Truly, it's an unfortunate day.
Now that this one is a little more lighthearted.
Okay.
What happens when the unstoppable force meets the immovable object? Nothing, right?
I mean, something's got to happen.
But if something that can't be stopped is moving towards something that can't be moved,
Yeah, what happens with it?
nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Well, I mean,
Like, does it just like phase through it?
oh, well, because yeah, if it wouldn't just stop because it's
No,
unstoppable.
it's unstoppable.
I don't know. I think Hulk Hogan won that match. That's what the quote's from, so I don't know which one he was, though. I think he was the unstoppable force. So,
Okay.
I don't know, Hulk Hogan. That's my answer. If your uncle helped you off an elephant, Would you help your uncle off an elephant?
Is this like a reference I'm not understanding?
I don't
would
get.
help my uncle
I
off an
don't
elephant.
get that either. Like, are you asking me if I'm willing to kill an elephant?
No.
If my uncle
if your
helps-
uncle helped you off an elephant, would you also help your uncle off an elephant?
Why wouldn't I?
So there's no deeper meaning behind
No.
that? You just wanted to say off an elephant two times in a row?
I just had to put a question on the paper.
Oh, okay, well,
I don't see why I wouldn't.
yeah, like,
I
yeah.
don't-
And
I mean,
yeah.
if you don't like your
He doesn't have to be my uncle. Like, he could just be a guy. Like, if you help me get off my elephant, like, let's say we're both riding elephants, you know? And you're like, here, I'm going to help you get off your elephant. I'll be like, thanks, man. And then I'm going to at least do my best to help you. I don't know if I could help you very well because I'm pretty short. But, you know, I mean, I'm going to try. I'll be like, hey, what can I do? You need any help getting off the elephant?
Yeah, so yeah, I would, and yes, for the right price, I would also help.
For the right price?
Well, yeah, how I interpreted the question initially.
You'd kill an elephant?
If someone needed help, like if the elephant was trying to kill my uncle,
Oh. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I would.
I didn't think about murdering elephants.
Well, I'd help him off an elephant, you know?
Yeah, just like get off.
Oh, okay.
You're just riding elephants. That's a pretty standard thing to do. You never ridden an elephant before?
No.
Alright.
I have.
Alright, folks. Moving right along here. Let's know if you've ever ridden an elephant.
Can blind people see their dreams?
That's actually a great question. Because dreams were like back before color television were black and white, right?
Yeah.
So that's a great question. Do blind people have dreams? I would think not, because they don't have anything to reference it, right?
Well, I mean, do they just hear shit in their sleep then?
Do they even have dreams? They just think. Let us know if you're blind. Well, I don't think you'd be watching this. Well, it's a podcast. Maybe you're listening. Let us know. Well, maybe if you have a blind friend, ask them, how do their dreams work? Do they have dreams?
See, dude, this show's gonna make me look bad every time we talk about disabilities.
What? We just aren't aware,
Oh,
man. It's just
yeah.
we're not informed. We're asking for more information. I think we handle this fantastically. That's the problem.
Such a silly question.
It's not silly, man. It's a great question. I bet there's so many people out there that don't know how blind people perceive dreams.
Yeah.
I mean, even how deaf people perceive dreams. Hey, if you're deaf, let us know. What happens in your dreams? Can you hear things in the dreams? Probably not, right? But we don't know.
Well, they can't hear you asking the question, right?
They can have subtitles. Hello.
Oh man.
There's this great thing called subtitles that are automatically put on every YouTube video.
Oh, that's automatic?
Yeah. I don't have to put them on there. They're there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh my god, dude.
Let us know. Let us know down in the comments below. What's that about? We'd love to know. At least I would. I don't know about Big D. He's just over there laughing at your disability, apparently.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm not.
You gonna be alright?
Yeah, man. You just. Alright. What fictional character would be the scariest if they were real?
I mean, Godzilla's up there, right?
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, man.
Omni-Man? He's pretty scary.
Oh, I mean, he's turning over a new leaf, though, isn't he?
Maybe.
Freddy
We'll have to
Krueger?
wait. I mean, he just kills you in your dreams,
And there's
right? Just don't go to sleep.
The blueprint to beat Freddy
It's
is out there.
impossible.
The blueprint to beat Freddy's out there. You know.
The blueprint to beat Godzilla is hire King Kong, which is just as bad.
Yeah.
So.
But I don't know, man. Majin Buu would be pretty fucking terrible. I know.
Who's that? Do I have to Google that?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z villain. But basically, if he's angry enough, just him screaming can tear a hole in the fabric of
I mean, can Godzilla do that?
reality. But like, Majin Buu also.
How do I spell that? Majin Buu. Oh, I see it. I got it.
Yeah. Nah, he's way worse.
He's ugly.
He's way worse than Godzilla, though. Like, him angry enough, he could just point his hand at the ground and destroy the entire planet.
Is this who I'm supposed to be scared of?
Not the fat one.
Oh, okay.
The ripped one. Yeah,
This
that one.
Okay.
Or no, not even that one. The one 2 spaces over to the left. That's the worst one.
This one?
Yes.
Why are they all different? They look the same. This
Well,
one just looks
okay,
like
so he detaches parts of his body, and if that gets on you, you're absorbed into him. So then he looks different. He takes on some of your physical characteristics if he absorbs you. So like throughout, him fighting other people, he absorbs them, and then he tends to look different.
Okay.
After absorbing. But yeah, he can.
Strange.
Yeah, just point his hand at the ground and blow up the entire planet if he's angry enough. So, he can turn you into chocolate.
But he's like, he's got to be angry, right? Like
it doesn't take much to make him angry.
Okay.
He has the mind of a toddler, so it's all of that power in the brain of like a 2-year-old.
So just like Godzilla.
Yeah, I mean, Godzilla kind of just wants to go chill after a while, though. He'll walk back into the ocean eventually.
After he destroys Tokyo, it's like, alright, my work here is done.
Yeah, he'll walk away. But, I don't know. There's so many, though. Like, in fiction, like, scary, like, fucking Cthulhu, he's pretty scary. And
what about ones that, like, humanity has, like, there's a possibility they could actually win? Because, like, I feel like humanity could possibly beat Godzilla, right?
But at what cost, though? Like, what, we would nuke him?
Yeah, right? But, like, could we ever beat this Majin Buu guy? Like, no.
No.
There's no way.
Yeah,
right?
no, humanity's not.
So he's just like, so what about, of people that, like, maybe possibly humanity stands a chance, which one do you think is the scariest?
I don't know.
Would anyone beat Godzilla?
I don't... Yeah, like, if all of the armies cooperated, they probably could bring down Godzilla.
Yeah, I would think so.
But, like, what about the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers?
Ooh.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah, 'cause he shows up sniffing your underwear and shit.
I'm not really... A little bit more concerned about Godzilla, not gonna
Well,
lie.
because if he gets the scent of you, though, like, there's nowhere you can go to get away from him.
I don't believe that the internet. The number one when I just looked up, it was Pennywise.
Pennywise?
Yeah.
That's
I
the
mean,
same
humanity-
vein of Freddy Krueger. If you're not scared, like...
Yeah.
Humanity doesn't stand a chance, really, to beat Pennywise, right?
No, dude, that's a fucking group of kids beat Pennywise.
Hannibal Lecter.
That's just a dude.
Frankenstein.
What about Slender Man?
Slender Man's on here.
Or the fucking Mothman?
Dracula.
I feel like Godzilla's just topping every single one of these, like, by far, without a doubt.
Yeah, Godzilla would definitely beat Dracula.
Yeah, I mean, Godzilla just, like, goes blue beam mouth mode on all these guys, and they're all gone. No, like, Godzilla is eating Joker for breakfast.
Yeah.
So,
He's
yeah,
gonna
I mean,
stomp on Joker's evil lair.
if you go Godzilla, the only thing, like you said, is competing with that is, like, King Kong or fucking Mothra.
Xenomorph. That's an alien.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
I don't do aliens.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, that one's small, though. Like, I feel like Godzilla's just gonna win based on size alone, man.
But see, okay, if something came on the news and was like, Godzilla's going crazy in Tokyo, yeah, that's fucking scary, but then in your mind as an American, you're like, hopefully the military bands together, they go to Tokyo to stop Godzilla.
Well, yeah, Godzilla moves slowly, doesn't
Right,
he?
that's what I'm saying. So, like, but then something comes on the news, fucking xenomorphs are running around?
Morse plural? I mean, yeah, there's multiple.
Well, there's not just one, they fucking attack you and lay eggs in you and fucking... Have you ever seen a xenomorph? You know what we're talking about?
Yeah. I haven't seen the movie, but I've definitely seen clips.
Yeah, dude, like, I would be way more worried about that.
I would be too.
Here in America, if they're like xenomorphs are running around, or like the fucking predators running around.
Yeah.
But no, I wouldn't be scared of that because
The
the
predator
predator.
hunts the xenomorph.
Well, and the predator only hunts worthy warriors, so he's not gonna be worried about a fucking
Just
40-year-old.
aliens in general, like the aliens in like Cloverfield and like, yeah.
I'm saying if you're gonna have multiple xenomorphs, you gotta have multiple Godzillas.
Well, no, but see, in everything, there has never been just one xenomorph in anything. Like, in their fiction, and they lay eggs and fucking multiply. Like, that's their whole deal.
Just, like, go move to a place where there aren't any, you know? Just, like, turn off all the planes, and then your bumbo.
Turn off all the planes.
Them motherfuckers, man. But, I mean, yeah, Godzilla would be super scary. But, again, like, and then, too, like, Godzilla doesn't just show up just to wreck shit. You know, he's usually, like, this wise creature that's, like, showing up to fight Mothra or Gamera or whoever or Rodan, you know? Like, he's not just on the rampage
I don't
all
know,
the
man. I'm
time.
saying if he's on my city, I don't think there's anything that tops the fear that would go through my bones if Godzilla
If Godzilla was walking around?
Yeah.
Wouldn't the safest thing to do would be run run towards him? Because if he's coming this way wrecking shit...
I feel like, probably go underground, right?
Yeah.
Probably
we have basements. Just go in the damn basement.
Well, if he steps right on top of your basement, he's probably, still sinking you.
Well, yeah,
and crushing you.
But then, is he really coming down every side street in Missouri, though?
No, probably not.
Maybe walking along the
I
highway?
feel like Godzilla would be easier to avoid.
Yeah! Because like you said, he's fucking plodding around slowly.
Yes, it would be terrifying.
Screaming and hollering, like fucking, he's not, like...
with the xenomorph, they're not going to be, everywhere, are they? They're just going to be in, one little area, and it's going to be the same thing. It's like, okay, as long as he's not in my town, I'm not really that scared.
But they move quicker.
They move quicker, they're way the stealth is their whole deal, and, if a news report is like, Godzilla's stomping around on the Capitol, we're all the way out here, if we go in the basement, he's not fucking gonna take all the side streets to come step on our house. You
don't think that if you go in a basement, a xenomorph's not going to get in? You don't think if they're like, oh my god, xenomorphs are at the Capitol, you could
No, I think that's what Darius is saying. Xenomorphs could get to us a lot easier.
And if they were just crawling around in the night, sniffing around for somebody to lay eggs in, and they hear movement in here, they just jump through the fucking window, man. You're not keeping that out of your house. Godzilla isn't gonna fucking take the highway, turn down this street, you know what I'm saying, and step on our house. He's gonna fucking step on the Capitol and then walk down the highway to the next town. I don't think he's gonna individually hunt you down as to where, if these fucking things are crawling around.
But yes, Godzilla would be terrifying.
Yeah.
But I feel like it'd be easier to survive.
Yeah, you would just not go where he's at.
Alright. I'll concede multiple xenomorphs more scary than one Godzilla.
Yeah.
I'll give that one to you. But you get multiple Godzillas.
What about, what was that movie where it was paranormal, but it was an STD?
It Follows.
Yeah, or basically there was this demon, and if it came in contact with you, it would slowly just walk and follow you everywhere you went.
That would be terrifying.
Until you had sex with someone else, and then it would start following them. So, again, as I say that out loud...
It got to you or something?
Yeah, it kills you.
What happens if you die? Does it just go to the previous person?
Yeah, what does
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's something I don't remember, though. But that's a creepy movie.
But then, but again, though, in that movie, the blueprint to beat it is involved. It would suck, but, if you just had sex with someone else, then it would no longer be following you.
Right.
So, yeah, that's not scarier than... We gotta find something to beat a xenomorph, though. Because, there's way scarier shit.
The previous person it follows.
Okay, so, yeah, it would just go back to you once it killed the person you had sex with.
That's unfortunate.
Damn.
So not only do you have to have sex with someone, you gotta make sure that they have sex with someone else.
Yeah, and the thing just...
So you just go do a prostitute.
Or, an orgy. If you just went to an orgy. Would it get confused?
Does he multiply? Do you get multiple of them?
I don't know.
This is the first person that you enter?
I'm sorry, baby. My freakish strength struck again. I just broke the sink. I didn't mean to do it. I swear I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm too strong for my own good. Ink pens don't stand a chance.
I don't know why they even have those on there. They're just made to fall off, really.
That's disappointing. That's a cool pen.
But there's only one of those things, right? So it's if we learned, oh no, the It Follows thing is out there. Okay.
Time to start
I'm just not having sex. So he's alright, just virgin forever.
Oh, yeah, or that, yeah. You just don't have sex with anyone anymore.
Yeah.
Or does it count if you wear a condom?
I'm sure it still applies.
Yeah, I think it still applies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just hey,
and plus, that's not as scary because we're married, so we're fine. We'd be fine.
Well, are you?
Unless I got raped.
Oh. Don't you have to say grape when you're on YouTube? You can't say it. You got to put a G on that.
Well,
grape.
Silly now. We're getting demonetized. Sorry, folks. Not getting any money from this one.
Oh, God. We tried.
Yeah.
Something scarier in fiction, though. I'm just like you said, something that we could defeat, but scarier than a xenomorph on the loose.
Xenomorph's definitely up there.
Yeah.
Because that would be uh-oh.
But with enough guns, you probably could bring one down. If a whole neighborhood...
Just
yeah.
Let's go!
Band it together. Shit.
I don't know. I think let us know in the comments below. What do you think? What would be more terrifying that we could actually possibly beat than Xenomorphs? Because obviously you can't beat it.
Exorcist demon?
Oh, shit.
There's only one of those, right? And it's the same Godzilla problem.
Well, yeah. It's just one person possessed.
I mean, it's got to be something that can either get around very quickly, or there's lots of, I feel like.
Jigsaw?
Oh,
I don't think he gets around very quickly.
And he was old and diseased.
Yeah, I'm not really too scared about Jigsaw. You just wait like 20 years and you're chilling.
Yeah. And then, too, he only seemed to attack shitty people, so if you're not a shitty person...
I mean, shitty was relative. It was like a good person to like one bad thing. He was like, you took a piss outside your truck instead of going to a restroom. Now I will cut off your dick. You know, it's like.
Did he run out of people? Is that what it was? And he started like fucking.
I don't know, but it's like he's the kind of guy to be like, you didn't go to the bath. You didn't wash your hands after you went to the bathroom. I'm gonna duct tape your hands to your dick and make you have to do something. I don't know. Like,
that would, oh my god, could you imagine the horror though of waking up in a boiler room with one of his fucking contraptions wrapped around your dick? It's like, you got 20 seconds to repent or your dick's gonna get pulled in 8 different directions.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. I don't know, I feel like I might just like, I don't know what I'd do, because like, you can't ask him to just pull the trigger and end it all.
Yeah,
right?
just do it now, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like, freaked up, dude. You just gotta hope it never happens. I mean, if I'm in a Jigsaw situation, I think that's definitely more scary than the Xenomorphs, but the chance of me being in that, it was pretty small. There's only one Jigsaw.
Why can't we just accept that Xenomorphs wins this one?
Well,
we're probably not thinking of it. There's probably something out there we're not thinking. That's why we got the viewers.
I just think any aliens in general that want to wipe
I mean, the
out
aliens
humanity.
from South Park were like pretty chill.
No, they stuck like a big satellite up Cartman's ass, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's not
That's
chill
pretty
at all.
chill.
Not at all.
Look,
man.
I'm chilling with that. You want to show big aliens if you're watching?
Oh my god.
My asshole is ready for satellites.
He does not speak for the both of us.
Hey.
Just want that to be known, aliens.
Just me. Don't pick the wrong one. I know we look alike, but pick me. I'm right here.
All right. So on that note,
We got one more question. Are we out?
oh no, we got plenty more.
Oh, okay. We got a little bit more time.
All right.
One or two more.
Do vegetarians eat ass?
Probably. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think eating ass is like a term. You know, it's not like you're not actually eating the ass. Because if you are, then I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah. I don't think there's any animal products in ass, is there?
I mean,
do we count as animal products?
I mean, do you put like oils on the ass before you eat it? Like lube it up or something?
I guess maybe you would probably imagine that vegetarians probably would only eat the ass of another vegetarian, right? Because then the chance of like.
But a human is meat.
But what is something coming out of the ass? I think is what he's.
Yeah, like they're like if they're worried about like maybe you missed a spot, So I would say yes, they probably just would only eat the ass of another vegetarian.
I think they probably wouldn't care too much. They probably just like make sure you clean it, which I think is just standard for everyone.
Yeah.
Right? I hope you're not eating ass before you've cleaned it. I mean, if you're into that, I guess go ahead.
Yeah,
but
risky. Yeah.
just know that that's gross.
Yeah.
But I feel like as long as you're just the lube you're using is plant based, I mean, I think you're fine.
You win $10,000.
Let's go.
That must be used for a vacation. Where do you go and what do you do?
I mean, why not I would go to like one of those islands in like Cancun or some shit, like those beautiful island resorts,
Yeah.
Those are
I
great.
just take my girlfriend there. That sounds like it'd be freaking sick. Maybe
Let's
do
do
add
that.
a yacht club on there.
Let's all four go.
Okay, well, now,
I
hold on
keep
a
trying
second.
to get people to come to an all-inclusive with me, and nobody wants to.
Oh, leave the country.
I don't know about spending that much money on it.
You go. It's
Sorry.
flight, food, room and board, everything for about $1,200. And when you're there, you don't pay. The food, the drinks, everything's paid for when you get there.
I don't like food. What if the food that they provide me that's paid for I don't want?
They have so many. There's like about 7 different restaurants on the property. Also room service. They always have like chicken nuggets.
Oh, can I have chicken nuggets? Oh yes, I'm at an all-inclusive paid resort vacation. Can I have chicken nuggets, please?
Well, they
You're the one who just said you would go.
They're probably
there.
Maybe they would have
$10,000. I could go to McDonald's.
Chicken strips.
I feel bad about it.
I just think that those all-inclusives are 100% worth it. And you don't have to pay it all at once. You can make payments on the trip.
Okay, we're not doing that. If we're going, which we can consider it, we're definitely not making payments.
And my aunt's a travel agent. She would plan everything, get everything. She'd find us the cheapest deal, and if the price went down after we already paid for it, she would give us money back.
Okay. We can think about it.
Okay.
I'm not rolling it out, but I'm definitely paying in full. There ain't no way we're doing payments, and I'm not letting you do payments either. You're paying
I
in
wouldn't.
full.
I wouldn't. I never do.
Or else.
Do you have passports?
I think mine's expired now, probably. Or it expires like 25. I need to renew that damn thing.
Yes, you do, and we need to get you one. We're going.
All right, RomeBros is
RomeBros
hit
to
the road.
Cancun.
Yeah.
Or to Rome.
Spring. Oh, that would. Well, how would we not do that? And fucking do a podcast from the Coliseum.
Because Mexico.
I don't know. I mean, Mexico's gonna be like hot there, right?
Or Dominican.
Why don't we go to Rome? She's so defeated. You can't see her face, but oh man, there's this sigh of. She was so close to go to Mexico, and now we're going to Rome.
All right.
I can't do it this year. No, it's gotta be next year. I'm already using all my vacation time this year. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think that concludes it, folks. If you see us next year cheering from Cancun, you know where it all started. You can say, "Hey, I watched that video."
Yeah. Saw the genesis of
you
that
saw
trip.
the start of it all. And as always, folks, dog jump off bed.
Philosophy. Yeah. I'm gonna take a quick